Welcome to Cocktail Corner. I'm the Gnome, and this is Gnome's Tavern, and we're here with another great cocktail for you today. Now, recently I was entered into the Garden to Glass competition. Now, every year they invite all the local distilleries in Louisiana to the World War II Museum. If you haven't been to New Orleans and you haven't been there, next trip to New Orleans, definitely go to the World War II Museum. But they always bring all the distillers, and then they have a contest where they make a theme, and you got to make a drink for a theme, and they sell a bunch of tickets, and people go and they try all the cocktails, and it's voted by the audience. And the attendance was over 200 people bought tickets and came out, and then throughout the night, people vote on the different categories. There's one, most Instagrammable, which my friend Andrew at Roulezaunce got. His drink was really cool. Then we had most unique, which is what I've gotten the first year I competed in this contest with my sweet potato old fashioned, which you should definitely check out in the link below. And then best overall, which I won this year. Yes, best overall. Really excited to win it. This is my third year competing and coming up with a cocktail and stuff. So I'm very excited. So I'm 2 for 3. I've got an award 2 out of 3 times. And this is a really great drink. The theme was aviation, so we named it after a band of brothers, band of blueberries. Tina came up with the name, shout out to her. And it's a great drink, and I hope you guys like it and enjoy this award-winning drink, because over 200 people liked it, so don't be the odd man out. Let's dive right in. So this is a shaken drink, and I had a batch recipe, so I had to figure out what the single recipe was. We had a cocktail at 7-3, the distillery I work at, and I kind of took that cocktail and I took out the stuff I wasn't really excited about and put in stuff that I thought would make it better. And so the first ingredient we're gonna put in is some lemon juice. Now, my friend Gary always told me that this one contest won with equal parts lemon and lime juice, so we're gonna do half an ounce of lime juice. It's kind of nice because you get the best of both worlds. Lime is really tart, while lemon is kind of like bright, and you kind of get the best of both worlds without overgoing. If you like a sweeter drink, you can always bring those down to 1/4 each of them, but I'm going to do the half because I like a more tartar drink. Then we're going to do 1 ounce of Earl Grey tea. Easy to make. You just put Earl Grey bags in some hot water and just make some straight Earl Grey tea. This is really fantastic. And then we have our blueberry syrup. Now our blueberry syrup, there's a recipe down below. It's got blueberries. It takes 24 hours to make. We put blueberries, orange juice, lemon juice, and sugar, and we let it sit overnight. So 1 ounce of that. We'll let it sit overnight, and so it gets that beautiful color and kind of adds on to that. Now, one thing I've learned to get better at in competitions was not always making a drink that I really love, but tweaking it that the majority of the people love. So that's why I made sure we put 1 ounce of this, because this blueberry syrup's really delicious, so I wanted to highlight it. And then we're gonna do gin. I'm gonna use a Gentilly gin that the distillery I work for, 7-3, makes. This gin has some very great berry notes, so I was always wondering why we didn't put them with the blueberry syrup. We're gonna do 2 ounces of Gentilly gin. Bam! I really love this gin. It was always my favorite gin, even when I wasn't working there. As you can see, I have a bunch of my gin swag on right now. So now let's shake it up and pour it out. Now that we shake it out, let's gonna pour it out. In the competition, they were giving us plastic cups with just regular ice. I'm gonna do a nice little cube ice in a old-fashioned glass right here. Nice cube glass in old-fashioned. I'm gonna double strain it. You don't have to do that, but oh yeah, look how beautiful. It was such beautiful and pink, which I think also helped, in the loving of the people. All right, now we're gonna have some mint. I'm gonna wake up this mint. I like to wake it up by also just slapping it on the glass. That way I don't mess up this beautiful flower. So we're gonna put this flower. I always was joking while I was doing it. I was like, hey guys, when you parachute out, watch out for that tree. And I gotta make sure I give you a nice parachute if you're gonna jump out of the plane. So here's that lemon zest, which is super important. Gotta make sure you have that lemon zest. And then I just kind of drop it like a parachute. And here it is, Band of Blueberries. Let's give it a try. So good. It's so like, it's nice, it's fruity, but it's not like a fruit punch, and it has that little tartness that's coming. The gin is really working well with the blueberries. It's just a really easy drink and a really nice, it's probably gonna be my batch drink when I go to parties. It's just batch this cocktail up and give it out, because it's very, it's not super complicated in flavors, but it stays with you throughout the night. And I think that's one thing that pulled this out ahead, was it appealed to a mass audience while giving some great flavors and keeping it with you, so that way you can talk and you didn't feel like you just like downed your drink and you were done with. I'd like to thank everybody who voted for the cocktails. My friends at Brew and Boozed hung out with me. I'm really excited to see them every time. And thank you, everybody. Let's keep it going. If you haven't seen my Instagram, I posted all of my trophies and competitions, including this one. I want to double that up this year. Let's double it up. And don't forget to buy the Earl Grey bitters. That would go really great in this cocktail. I didn't put them in there because I tried to keep the price low, so that way, we could serve over 200 of them. So there's the cocktail. I hope you all enjoy, and don't forget to always tip your bartender. Cheers, y'all.